Hello, my name is Brooke Martin, and I am a second-year PhD student at Bangor University. As part of my annual progress review, I have made a short presentation about my research and the progress I have made in the past year. My research is about Welsh opera and society between 1878 through 1928, or the 50 years following the first Welsh language opera, Blodwen, by Joseph Parry. I chose this subject and time frame because, as it stands now, the Chronicle of Welsh music history does not include late 19th and early 20th century Welsh operas. Furthermore, there has been much written about Parry's opera Blodwen simply because it was the first Welsh language opera, making it appear the only Welsh language opera of the time, and one of the few operas written by a Welsh composer. My research is demonstrating that this is not the case. To date, I have found 42 operas by Welsh composers in my time frame. While not all of them are in Welsh, many of them are. Apart from Blodwen, none of these operas have ever been examined in any detail. By reading contemporary accounts, I've also discovered that there was a great appetite for opera in Wales in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Opera was a divisive subject among chapel ministers, but it was drawing large audiences across Wales. The fact that Wales was a hub for local and imported opera is a new revelation that has not yet been discussed at length in current research. In the past year, I have discovered several more operas written by Welsh composers between 1878 and 1928. These include David Chinkin's Winnie Wyn and The Moonlit Cross, and W. T. Davies' Maid of Arfan and Goranwi, as well as others. I have also made excellent headway on my dissertation. I have completed 2 draft chapters, one on Joseph Parry's touring Welsh National Opera Company, and the other on what was happening in terms of opera in England, Scotland, and Ireland to serve as a comparison to Wales. I am currently working on 2 draft chapters, both of which are nearly completed. The first is about Welsh opera and society. This chapter reflects on the role religion played in determining the outlook of opera in Wales, as well as how language and musical societies influenced the popularity of the genre. The second chapter underway is about how influential the Parry family was on opera in Wales. Joseph Parry wasn't the only Parry to write operas. His eldest son, Hayden Parry, composed 2 before he died, and Mendelssohn Parry was a librettist and managed the Welsh National Opera Company. Other progress includes creating a master list of all of the Welsh operas of which I'm aware. This list includes information regarding composer, librettist, date, number of acts, language, publishing information, and newspaper references. I will attach this as an appendix, and it will no doubt be useful for future researchers. I have presented my research on the Welsh National Opera Company at the Welsh History Conference in 2020, and I've also given an adapted version of this paper in Welsh on numerous occasions. I have continued to gather newspaper clippings from online databases regarding Welsh opera that are relevant to my research. This is often the only source of information I can gather about the dates of performances for some of these rare operas. I have also begun to analyze D.J.J. Mason's Ewych o Gefnidfa on a large scale. I will finish the draft chapters regarding Welsh opera and society in the coming months and will hopefully begin to analyze the music in detail soon. I hope to be able to go to the National Library and obtain copies of Parry's The Maid of Gefnidfa and William George's Ewych o Gefnidfa, which will allow me to do a comparative analysis of the 4 operas that I am aware of which share the same plot. My Welsh has continued to improve over the past year, and I am very proud of the progress that I have made. I recently took an exam for a Tystysgrif Sgiliau Iaith. I haven't received my results yet, but I have a feeling that I did well. I am also taking an academic writing course organized by Canolfan Bedwyr, which has helped improve my understanding of 19th century Welsh language texts. I am also still in my weekly advanced Welsh class, which has been held online due to the pandemic. I would like to take a moment to thank my supervisors and other members of staff at Bangor University for their outstanding support over the course of this difficult year. Despite all of the challenges I have faced, doing this research has been a great source of happiness, and I have enjoyed sharing and exchanging ideas with my peers and supervisors. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the North America Wales Foundation and the Women's Welsh Clubs of America for their continued financial support. Their contributions have made this research possible. Diolch yn fawr.